Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy LaRon. I'm back with another video. You see the thumbnail, you see this video's about, so let's get straight into it. So Kyle Rittenhouse is about to be found not guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like Jigga, Kelly, not guilty, even though one of them now being found guilty, but that's not the case here. So Kyle Rittenhouse is about to be found not guilty, and I want to make this video because I know a lot of people are up in arms and they very invested in this case. I don't know why, but people are very invested in this case, especially black people. I really don't know why. I'm not too sure why, right? Leave in the comments why should I be concerned about this case. But anyway, Kyle Rittenhouse is about to be found out guilty, and I want to just let people know that don't be mad, don't be surprised, don't be shocked that this is going to be the verdict. So I'm going to play a clip from CBS Morning News, and it's going to show you that one of the people that Kyle Rittenhouse shot testifying. I'm not sure on behalf of the prosecutor or the defendant, because the prosecutor brought him up, but the defendant looked like he got the information he needed for this. And there's some interesting stuff that's said in this clip. All right, so let's get into it.
Jurors in Kyle Rittenhouse's murder trial heard gripping testimony yesterday. The 18-year-old killed two people during Black Lives Matter protest in Kenosha, Wisconsin last year. Rittenhouse says he was defending himself. Yesterday's testimony came from a man who was shot after he confronted Rittenhouse with a gun. Nancy Chen is outside the courthouse in Kenosha with more on this story. Nancy, good morning.
Gail, good morning to you. The prosecution has been trying to prove that Rittenhouse initiated the confrontations that led him to shoot three men, two who died and a third, Gaige Grosskreutz, who survived.
I thought that the defendant was an active shooter.
In court Monday, jurors watched video of the moment Kyle Rittenhouse shot Gaige Grosskreutz with an AR-15 style rifle.
What was going through your mind at this particular moment?
That I was gonna die.
Grosskreutz says he was shot in the arm and lost 90% of his body.
All right, so as you can see, he approached Rittenhouse with a gun. So clearly, as you can see right here, after he got shot, he still has his handgun in his hand.
Bicep.
That looks like my bicep being vaporized.
The jury also watched never-before-seen drone video of when Rittenhouse shot and killed another man, Joseph Rosenbaum. When Grosskreutz heard the gunshots, he says he ran toward them and approached Rittenhouse with his own gun drawn.
When he heard gunshots, he ran towards Rittenhouse with his own gun drawn.
I was never trying to kill the defendant.
So somebody's shooting. You think he's an active shooter. You going with your gun drawn. You're not trying to kill him? You're not. Come on, man.
Grosskreutz claims his hands were raised when Rittenhouse aimed his rifle at him.
In that moment, I was trying to preserve my own life.
So you run towards somebody you said, in your own words, an active shooter, and you trying to preserve your own life with your gun drawn.
The defense told a different story, arguing Rittenhouse felt threatened by Grosskreutz and acted in self-defense.
When you were standing 3 to 5 feet from him, it wasn't.
So this picture right here, you see the gun in his hand and you see him shooting at him. You can't be mad at the dude with the other gun that is quicker than you. Just like on Harder They Fall. You can't be mad, yo. You can't be mad.
It wasn't until you pointed your gun at him, advanced on him, with your gun, now your hands down, pointed at him, that he fired, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Defense attorney Joe Tamburino, who isn't connected to the case, says Grosskreitz's testimony is key for both sides.
Because on the one hand, you have someone who was shot and suffered a great deal. On the other hand, you have Mr. Rittenhouse, who was 17 years old at the time and who was facing someone with a gun when he fired. You have a witness who could be used by either side, and he's very compelling.
Grosskreutz maintained he never planned to shoot anyone.
That's not the kind of person that I am.
So you approach somebody with a gun. That's not the kind of person you are, but you approach this man with a gun while he got his gun out. What is Rittenhouse supposed to think? Oh, maybe he may not want to shoot me. I don't blame Kyle Rittenhouse making that decision.
It's not who I am, and definitely not somebody that I would want to become.
So what do you think about that? You think this case is a wrap, at least for the murder? I don't know about if any other charges. Like I know they said he crossed state lines with a gun. as underage. Maybe that's something to be considered with him getting charged. But as far as this, to me, in my opinion, from what I see, that like self-defense on both sides. Like you had one dude chasing, you have a mob of people going around, somebody's chasing you in between cars. Why are you chasing somebody with a rifle? What do you? I don't know. I don't know what they expect or what they think was gonna happen. I keep saying it's not a movie. It's not a movie. Leave people alone. You see this guy got a rifle. You see there's a hostile situation. Leave him alone. You smack with a skateboard. He got a rifle. He's going to defend himself. He ain't bring that rifle just for show. You know what I'm saying? My guns ain't for show, like Jay-Z said. Oh my God, yo. And I know people are tied to this because this was a Black Lives Matter protest, and a quote unquote, I guess like a right winger or a Trump supporter or somebody on the other side shot and killed somebody. Oh, man, that's real damning. You see this dude with the gun. After he got shot, he still got the gun in his hand and his arm dangling after he got shot. It's crazy. It's crazy. What y'all think? You think that even with that testimony, Kyle Rittenhouse should still go to jail? Or you think that after that testimony, Kyle Rittenhouse should be free, at least from those charges of shooting people? I think it's self-defense, in my opinion. That's why I stand on it. I think it's self-defense. But that's my thoughts on it, man. I appreciate your time. All right, man. Till next time. Peace.